Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against No, and he's got a very strong looking team, as you can see, very well balanced as well, a whole lot of potential threats on there, so it is definitely going to be an uphill battle for me, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. So, looking at his team, I was thinking he might want to lead with the Tyranitar to get the Sandstream turn 1 and possibly set Stealth Rock. So he actually does lead with the Tyranitar, which is good for me because I decided to lead with my Star Raptor, the Brave Bird, to try and counter that as best I could. So I am going to get the Intimidate right away to lower his attack, and his Sandstream is going to activate to create the Sandstorm as well. So I'm going to go for the U-turn right out of the gate just to get some damage and scout him with the mandatory switch. I didn't want to go straight for the close combat in case he switched into the Gengar predicting that, but he just decided to stay in here. So then I'm going to come in with my Excadrill, the Gravedigger. My Mold Breaker is going to come into play, and he goes for the Rock Slide, but he actually misses, which honestly didn't matter, wouldn't have done much of anything to me anyway. So this turn he has no choice but to switch out, and he is going to switch into the Togekiss, predicting the Earthquake, which I do go for, unfortunately, so he does get the free switch there, but then he is going to take some damage from the Sand. So this turn he actually makes a risky play and goes for the Thunder Wave. I'm guessing he was predicting I was choice itemed and had to switch out, but I actually am not. I'm leftovers instead, so I just go straight for the Smart Strike. I actually get the crit. I'm not sure if that mattered or not. I am max physical attack, so but that is going to make quick work of his Togekiss, dropping him to 5 Pokemon. So then he's going to come in with his Whaleren, and that is going to force me to switch. I don't want to take a water attack from this thing, so I'm going to come in with my Greninja, predicting that. But he actually makes another risky prediction and goes for the Toxic instead. This time it does pay off for him because I do switch into the Greninja, so he does land that to badly poison me, and then we are both going to take some damage from the Sand. But he is going to regain that health right back with his leftovers. And I am going to take some damage from the poison. So this turn, I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse here in case he decides to switch. The Protein is going to change me to the Dark type, so that is going to take him down by a little less than half, which was pretty good. I'm also going to take some damage from the Life Orb, and he actually just goes for the Surf here to try and get some damage on me. That is actually going to do quite a bit. It is going to take me down to about a third of my health. That is going to be it for the Sandstorm, and he is going to regain more health with the leftovers, and I am going to take more damage from the poison. So I am just barely hanging on with 29 health from that. So this turn he is going to go for a Protect just to stall me out for another turn of poison damage and also another turn of leftovers recovery for himself. I decided to go for the Grass Knot this turn. It is going to change me to the Grass type via the Protein, but not going to do anything because of the Protect. So he is going to regain more health with the leftovers, and I am going to take more damage from the poison, which I actually just barely survive with 2 health, which is great because that means I do get another turn to attack. So he is going to actually switch out this turn directly into his Gengar, predicting the Grass Knot on my side, but I actually predicted that switch into the Gengar and went for the Dark Pulse instead, so that is going to change me to the Dark type via Protein. Hilariously enough, the Cursed Body is going to disable that Dark Pulse for me, but it's not really going to matter because I am going to take him out with that, but then the Life Orb damage is going to take me out. So that's going to drop me to 5 Pokemon, him to 4. So we both get a blind switch in. He's going to come back in with the Tyranitar. I'm going to come back in with my Excadrill, actually predicting that he would want to come back in with the Tyranitar to get the Sandstream back up. So that is going to happen. My Mold Breaker is also going to come back into play. So I actually am going to go straight for the Earthquake again this turn, knowing he doesn't really have a solid switch out option at this point. So he kind of has no choice but to stay in and just let me take out the Tyranitar with that and drop him down to 3 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with his Garchomp, and he is going to go for the Mega Evolution here into Mega Garchomp. And he's going to go straight for the Earthquake here. and that is actually going to be enough to one-shot kill my Excadrill and drop me down to 4 Pokemon. I kind of stayed in predicting a Swords Dance on his side, so he definitely got me there with that one. So then I'm going to come in with my Chestnut, the shield, as he actually does outspeed me again in the sand and goes for the Fire Blast, revealing that he is a mixed set, which is pretty scary. So I just went for the Wood Hammer to get as much damage as I could. That does take him down by a little more than half, which is good, but the recoil is going to finish me off, unfortunately dropping me down to 3 Pokemon. So then I'm going to come in with my Staraptor yet again, get the Intimidate to lower his attack, and again he is going to outspeed me because the sand is still up. He's going to go for the Rock Slide, which is actually going to take me down to about 1/4 of my health, but I do survive, and I am going to go for the Brave Bird here, just trying to take him out, which luckily that is going to be enough damage to finish him off. But then the recoil from that is going to drop me down to 6 health, and then the Sandstorm damage is going to finish off my Staraptor as well, dropping me down to 2 Pokemon. So again, we both get another blind switch in. He is going to come in with the Scissor, and I again actually predicted that he was going to come in with Scissor at this juncture in the match, so I decided to come in with Victini. And again, he doesn't really have a solid switch-out option this late in the game, so he is just going to have to stay in here and take a Searing Shot from Victini, which is going to be more than enough to one-shot the Scissor and drop him down to just 1 Pokemon, and that is going to be it for the Sandstorm. So finally, he is going to come back in with the Whaleren, and I'm just going to go for a switch here because I do have a better match waiting in the wings for this Whaleren, and that is, of course, my Florges, my Flower Power, my Special Wall. So he just goes for the Protect, which is not going to do anything, but he is going to get another turn of Leftovers recovery there. So since this is his last Pokemon, I'm just going to go straight for the Energy Ball, trying to take him out. That does drop him to the red, but he does survive. So he is going to fire off a Toxic, which is going to land and badly poison my Florges. And then he is going to regain even more health with the Leftovers, and I am going to take more damage from the poison. So he is going to go for the Protect this turn, again, just to get a turn of stalling out for more Leftovers recovery and more poison damage on my side. I just went for the Energy Ball again, since I know another one will be more than enough to finish this thing off. So he is going to regain more health with the Leftovers, and I am going to take more damage from the poison. So this turn he has no choice but to try and Protect again, since he knows he can't survive another Energy Ball, and I am faster, but it does fail. And I am just going to go for one more Energy Ball, which is going to be more than enough to finish off the Whaleren, and that is game. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, this is actually going to be the last battle that I upload with this team. I did have a lot of fun using it, and it did perform very well for me. I was very happy with the results, but again, to try and keep things fun and fresh on the channel, I'm going to be putting this team to the side and using another new team starting next time. I do have that almost finished for you guys, so that should be coming out pretty soon. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.